Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Bina. And today we have a lot of interesting news lined up. Hope you guys had a very nice weekend. And now some new details emerged from Malaika Arora's dad's case, and as well as the fact that Donald Trump, there was another assassination attempt. So many things are going on in the world as well as in India. So we'll be covering all that in this very interesting session. So welcome, Fenel, welcome, Meera, welcome, Gloria. So it is over to you.
Yeah. Welcome, friends. It's always nice to see you and catch you live. So here, the first piece of news that I'll start with is, this Ditesh Rane has been booked for hate speech at a Ganpati program in Navi Mumbai. So this is, I think these people have targeted this Nitesh Rane ever since he's been vocal about in the SSR case. Now, the complainant alleged that one Sankalp Bharat had organized a 7-day Ganpati celebration at Ulve without requisite permission, and Mr. Rane was the chief guest who allegedly targeted the minority community in his speech and instigated people, the complaint stated. Now, a case has been registered against BJP MLA Nitish Rane for allegedly targeting the minority community during his speech at the Ganpati program in Navi Mumbai, and the police said on Monday. So this is something that they are now using because they know that this is a person who's very vocal about the SSR case, and he's being targeted now. Yeah, back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, so friends, back to Bollywood, and Bollywood is busy re-releasing old films in the theaters. Welcome, Nina. And now the latest news is that Veer Zara, starring Shah Rukh Khan and Preeti Zinta, they are re-releasing this film in the theater, if you can believe it. And Veer Zara, sold 3,250 tickets, in prominent chains such as Inox and Cinepolis. So apparently, it was released across 250 theater screens in India, and apparently, the film will likely make 15 to 20 lakhs on the opening day. So now, one thing is very clear, friends, that Bollywood is running out of ideas. Point number two is the new films are not succeeding. Just a few of them they make it look like it's a very huge hit, and so now they are resorting to re-releasing old film releases in the theaters, thinking that people will get nostalgic and will come to the theaters. So this is the latest strategy which is being played out because SRK, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, they don't have any films this year. It's only for next year. So this is how things are being played out. Yes.
Yeah. It was just another day on the Florida golf course for Donald Trump, former US president and Republican candidate for the 2024 presidential race, until it wasn't. As Trump lined up his shot at his West Palm Beach club on Monday, the Secret Service caught something unusual: the muzzle of a rifle barrel poking through the bushes near the fence line. Learning from past mistakes, where a shooter once slipped through security and injured Trump, this time the Secret Service didn't hesitate. They opened fire but missed. The gunman, a 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Routh, managed to evade immediate capture. Officials stated that the gunman was approximately 300 to 500 yards away from Trump, which is 275 to 450 meters, at the time of the incident. The harrowing moment serves as a chilling reminder of the ever-present danger surrounding the former president. But the question is, how did Routh get so close, and what happens next? Unlike most high-profile figures who retreat to secluded estates with towering walls, Trump spends much of his time at an accessible club, rubbing shoulders with paying members and unwinding on golf courses. But on this occasion, relaxation turned to alarm. The threat level is high. Rafael Barros, special agent in charge of the Secret Service's Miami field office, told reporters on Sunday, "We live in danger times." Zipping back to the assassination attempt, after the Secret Services noticed the rifle and the suspect, an agent fired on him but missed. Replaying the Butler scene, the Secret Service agents swiftly surrounded Trump using their own bodies as shields. With quick precision, they escorted the former president to the safety of the golf course clubhouse. For 15 agonizing moments, Trump stayed under protection before being whisked back to Mar-a-Lago. But the danger wasn't over. The assailant had slipped away, leaving law enforcement scrambling for leads. Yet the escape was short lived. Martin County Sheriff William D. Snyder revealed that the deputies flooded northbound 1-95 in pursuit, deploying officers at every exit from Palm Beach County to St. Lucie County. The suspect was arrested within minutes after a joint BOLO, which is Be on the Lookout alert, from the FBI, Secret Service, and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. This high stakes game of cat and mouse had come to a rapid and decisive end, but it was a stark reminder of the ever present dangers in today's politically charged climate. Following the incident, former US President Donald Trump thanked the Secret Service and other law enforcement officials. Moving back to you, Sir Jade.
Yes, so it's quite shocking as he's getting
And
targeted
this is the
again and
second
again.
time. Yeah, second time. So, which means that somebody is out to get him.
Yeah, so whatever it
And
is,
it also, it could also mean that he's having a winning edge, and this is making the opposition scared.
so whatever is said and done, we'll have to wait and see how things progress. As the U.S. elections will conclude very soon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
So
moving
coming
on
to yeah, go ahead.
moving on to Malaika Arora's father's case, or rather her stepfather. That's what we have come to understand, that he was not the father at all. Now, after the tragic death of Malaika Arora's stepfather, Anil Mehta, police officials have now revealed that he used to live on the sixth floor of his Bandra, Mumbai building. An official spoke to the media personnel and shared that all angles in the death case are being probed. He also added that the forensic team is currently on the spot and is conducting investigations. The body of Mr. Anil, who was 62 years old, was found. He used to live on the sixth floor. A detailed investigation is going on. Bandra police and a forensic team are on the spot, and we will investigate all the angles, is what they said. The legal process is being followed. Whatever SOPs are to be followed, we are doing that. Keeping all the angles in mind, we will investigate, is what the Mumbai police said. Now, Malaika Arora's stepfather, Anil Mehta, allegedly died by suicide, is what the police said. Earlier today, sources claimed Malaika's mother, in a statement to the police, said that Anil would routinely sit in the balcony and read the newspaper every morning. She told the police that while they were divorced, they had started living together again for the past few years. So let me just get this clear. This lady divorced her first husband, and now this second man also she divorced, and she started living with him again, is what she is saying now. Joyce also informed the police that on Wednesday morning, when she saw her ex-husband's slippers in the living room, she went to look for him in the balcony. When she could not find him there, she leaned over and saw below his body. His body was lying there. The building watchman was shouting for help. Joyce also told police that he was suffering from illness. He only had some knee pain. He had taken VRS from the merchant navy. Now, what the police have said after examining the body is that he suffered from multiple injuries and fractures. So we do not know. See, there could be many angles to this case. It could be, either that someone was after him. If it is not a suicide, someone would have been after him for either the property, or if he had some kind of insurance, it could also be that. And also the fact that, see, Malaika Arora and her sister kept mum about the fact that, see, this man was not the real father, the biological father, and that man is still alive. And the first father left her when she was 11 years old. So there's a lot of secrets that have been kept away from the media, and I really do not know why they have done it. But then there's a pattern also that we see, Malaika also has not been happy in her marital relationship with Arbaz, and later moving on to living with Arjun Kapoor, and now being single again. So Dr. Meena says, how can her father be 62 actually? She herself might have crossed 50. No, this is not her real father, this biological father. He is the second man that her mother married, and his name is Mehta. So that's why he's not much older to this girl, this lady, Malaika. In fact, I would say that he is much younger to Malaika's mother as well. So they seem to be having this kind of relationship. Yes, Savitri said stepfather. And Nina says apparently he met both his daughters the previous night and he said that he's not well also. Yes.
Yeah. So, friends, I mean, like the police are still investigating as to what really happened in this particular case, and we will have to wait and see. And why was he so tired and everything? Because he looked quite physically fit. He just had some minor, I think, issues. But was he really so depressed, or was there something else to it? And also, we
Also,
see.
yeah, Jaydev, another question that I wanted to ask you is that, see, you see the way Arbaz and Salman and all have been visiting the whole family, the Khan family, except for the father and the two mothers, Helen and the other mother have not come. Everybody, including Salman Khan's niece, have turned up at the venue. Now, Arbaz was never really very happy with what all Malaika was doing. That is, living with Arjun Kapoor, who's much younger to her, and also the fact that they were flaunting their relationship by going to every event and acting lovey-dovey. And so there was no, love between them, and there was anger also. And that's how he married a young lady who is a beautician. And to give a strong message to Malaika that I can get a lady much younger than you. So now, what surprised us, Jaydev, is that at the venue, all these people ended up coming there as though they were long lost, cousins and relatives. When they almost like I think Arjun Kapoor and Salman Khan did not see eye to eye, and they were very very angry with each other. So there seems to be something very eerie here. Is something I would say, and also the fact that, see, even if he was not feeling well or tired, why would he take such a painful step? Jumping out of the sixth floor is not a joke. You're going to break all your bones, right? And then they said multiple injuries. So was there something else? And was there someone else in the flat who did something? Did someone push him? Now the mother first comes out with the version that she went to the balcony and she saw him. She looked out of the balcony. In the latest version, she has told the police that she didn't see him in the living room. His slippers were there. Then, when the watchman called, only she went to the balcony. So there are different versions coming, and there seems to be nothing that is, the daughters are saying to confirm or to say, whether this man is a father or the stepfather. So there seems to be something very, dicey going on here, is what I think, Jen.
Yes, we will have to wait and see how this pans out.
Yeah. I think old parents also came. That's very fishy. Maybe her papa knew something very deep and important, which is not to be disclosed. And also the fact that he would have had property for sure. So there is something very, very dicey here. All show for the paparazzi. Nowadays, the Bollywood cabals are jobless. And also the fact, Meena and Savitri, is that, people are walking in and out as if this is some party, going on. Everybody from Shilpa Shetty to Kareena Kapoor and all the, the gang that Karan Johar always invites and films, ended up there. So it's not like the police would. It's actually a murder spot or a suicide spot. So these things should be cordoned off. But people were walking all over it, just like the Sushant Singh case, where everybody walked into the flat, and then later it was refurbished. This is how the Mumbai police are working. And same thing with the Calcutta case. What happened after the doctor was murdered? They started repairing the whole stuff, to hide the proof. Okay, so let me just take a few comments. Manisha says, how much was the life? We do not know. That could be one of the possibilities, is what we are saying. Was there that angle as well? There is suspicion somewhere, because he also spoke to his daughters before falling. Yes, exactly. You're right, Nina, in that. Yes. So there is, and also, if you look at the man, see, there are many photos of them, him with this one, Malaika, putting her head on his lap and sleeping like a child, on his lap. So there are a lot of images which show there's a lot of affection between the daughter and the stepfather. So what really happened is the question. Of course, all this will never come out. Even after 4.5 years, Sushant Singh Rajput's case and Disha's case, 3.5 years, Janvi's case, nothing is coming out. People are going on, on bail and whatnot. So justice has gone to the dogs. Welcome, Shehsa, dear. Always nice to see you. Yes.
Welcome.
Wolf says he knew something for sure, or else why is everybody? I mean, everyone involved. Yes, exactly. There is something very, very eerie about the whole thing, and every day you will see the mother and others giving different versions of what happened to this man. Okay, and then you have some puny little policeman, taking measurements as though they are trying to measure the body. Okay, the ground where he fell. See, it's all a mockery, huge mockery of what has happened. Is this how police work? And is this how the forensic work? I'm really surprised. Dr. Meena says the talk with the mercurial CMDD and doctors is joining on now. Yeah, and she doesn't want the videography to be given unless a Supreme Court, allows it, is what she said. Though the videography is going to go on, she's not going to give them the video until the Supreme Court says so. So there's a lot of other political, cunningness there as well. So that lady said she'll resign, then she didn't resign, and then so the whole thing was a drama. Yeah, Renu, welcome. Always nice to see you. Shehsa, given the cryptic message before his death, and the stepfather and Malaika have a age difference, yes, of not even 15 years. He's more than an older brother. Yes, exactly. That's what we've been debating on, Shehsa, before you joined. Vinny says in Bollywood, people like Salim Khan, Javed Akhtar, and Mahesh Bhatt are approved. Yeah, so they are also aware of this. This is what Vinny has been saying. So there is something definitely wrong that's going on, and I wish they had CCTV footage inside as well. Now, even there is a CCTV footage right outside, CCTV camera right outside. I'm sure it would have captured him falling down. Even that is not. People are not speaking about that. So everything is hidden because there are so many political, connections with Bollywood and real estate and these life insurance policies and all that. So by hook or by crook, somebody, if there is something wrong in this case, somebody is making money. Is also what I would say. You need to write in English, Renu, for us to understand that. Yeah. So back to you, Jerry.
Yeah. Meanwhile, coming to next news, and Akshay Kumar, he's having very difficult time indeed. And apparently, Akshay Kumar, who has been in the film industry, he's revealed that he has had a string of flops, and apparently, what happened is, after the Federation of Western Indians employees, President Tiwari on Friday claimed that veteran film producer Vashu Bagnani owes over 65 lakh rupees to crew members who worked on 3 of his films. And producer Jackie Bagnani has released a fresh statement about the same and said that Akshay Kumar, who acted, has asked for his own payments to be put on hold until the entire cast and crew is paid their due. All these films didn't do commercially as well. And apparently, so this is, you can see how, despite having a string of flops, this is what Akshay Kumar is doing to film producers as the films are not being profitable and they have to do some other business. Yes.
Manisha says, why are Bollywood deaths always suicide as a number one cause? It's very strange. Yes, because whenever there's a cover up, they seem to, go to the easiest, what do you call, problem. Boycott Bollywood, says Renu. Thank you, Renu. We are with you on that. And Meera says, Bollywood is a dark place like a black hole. I think AK's career is over. Yes. And Sushant ko justice kab milega? Renu, this is something that it's $1 million question. Looking at the justice system, in India, I really don't know, when we are going to get justice for Sushant. So when one comes to think of it, all these cases are actual open and shut cases. If the cops did their job and the system had nothing to hide, is what SSS says. So just to translate that for you, Renu, हमें पता नहीं कि कब सुशांत को जस्टिस मिलेगा या दिशा को जस्टिस मिलेगा, क्योंकि इंडियन जस्टिस सिस्टम इतना स्लो है और जो भी केसेस इंपॉर्टेंट है उनको बैक बेंचर में डालते हैं. तो पता नहीं कब ये लोग इसको सीरियसली लेंगे. Arbaz Khan was continuing, yes. And the moment he saw somebody's camera on him, he ran inside the house. So these people are, see, there's so much other connections also. The way Salman Khan walks into this place, he looks so scared, And, one very, very strange thing, I don't know how many of you would have noticed it, that, during this Ganesha festival, they have taken an old video when Salman Khan was young, and they're showing him dancing to the tunes of the Ganesha, drums, festival drums, and they're trying to show a very agile and Salman Khan, who is, without any, fear in his eyes, dancing with all the women there. And I don't know why they are saying that it was posted 4 days back, which means they're taking an old video and showing that. Everybody knows, because in that, this Malaika's son and the other brother's son equally, they are looking so young, and now these boys are men. So why are they trying to fool people by showing such videos and showing that, see, Salman is all well and happy and dancing to the tunes of Ganesha Tuti music? Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah. So coming to the next piece of news, and apparently it is with Rahul Gandhi and Sam Petroda. So what happened is, according to certain news reports, Rahul Gandhi went to the US, and we all know what happened there. And apparently, he journalists asked certain questions regarding, the situation of Bangladeshi Hindus and in Bangladesh. So, but apparently that question was evaded, and so that journalist was he didn't get the answer, and he was heckled. So, this is very, very shocking indeed. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, friends, in the case of Aishwarya Rai. Now, amid the divorce rumors with Abhishek Bachchan, Aishwarya now recently was spotted without her wedding ring, along with her daughter Aradhya, and so people were now 100% sure that this woman had divorced her husband. While the rumors of her and Abhishek have been grabbing headlines for quite some time, the actress was spotted without her wedding ring, along with her daughter, as they headed to Dubai for the SIIMA Awards 2024. The actress has been nominated for Best Actress for Mani Ratnam's movie PS2. A user said, anybody who takes his or his, her kids to the office regularly, I really wonder how she takes a daughter to all the places where she goes on official, and official trips. Now, how the school allows her to be absent so frequently is what a user has written. Now, it's obvious that the couple have divorced. Otherwise, she would not be going around without her ring. So let me just take a few more comments. Welcome, Sunita. As always, nice to see you. Vinny says, why all such cases occur in Bollywood or with celebrities? And Dr. Meena says, SSR case, Sunanda Pushkar case, Sri Devi's case, and many more remain unsolved. This is not a good precedence. Yes, absolutely. And Wolf says, our job is to relay all this into our future generations so that they don't forget the reality of this industry and fall into theatrics like we did when we were young. Yes, absolutely, Wolf. Well said. And Sukanya, welcome. Yeah. So back to you. So apparently there is an actress called Kadambari Jetwani. apparently, 3 police officers accused police officials, 3 senior IPS officers were suspended over harassing the actor model Kadambri Jetwani. Now, Jetwani accused the police officials of threatening her with dire consequences during the previous government if she did not withdraw the case she earlier filed. Now, the Andhra Pradesh government has suspended 3 senior Indian police officers, IPS officers, including a director general, for their alleged involvement in the wrongful arrest and harassment of a Mumbai based actor model, Kadambari Jetwani, without conducting a proper investigation. Now, the officers, former intelligence chief Sita Rama, former Vijayawada Police Commissioner Kranti Rana, and former Deputy Commissioner of Police Vishal Guni face suspension following an inquiry into their role in the case, which has drawn significant public attention. In August, Jetwani lodged a formal complaint with NTR Police Commissioner S.V. Rajshekhar Babu, accusing the officers of conspiring with KVR Vidyasagar, a YSR Congress party leader and film producer who had filed a forgery and extortion case against her in February. She alleged that top police officers colluded with Vidyasagar to harass her and her parents, having them arrested and taken from Mumbai to Vijayawada without any prior notice. Now, Jetwani, a native of Mumbai, said the police subjected her and her elderly parents to humiliation and unlawful detention, with the family spending over 40 days in official custody. Now, her advocate N. Srinivas alleged that Vidyasagar had fabricated land documents to frame Jetwani and her family, and the police did not allow them to file a bail plea for several days. Now, a government order detailing Anjan Yulu's suspension stated that the disciplinary proceedings had been initiated due to prima facie evidence of grave misconduct and dereliction of duty. Now, the government, after careful consideration of the report and having due regard to the circumstances of the case, came to a conclusion that there is a prima facie evidence and that the disciplinary proceedings are warranted for his grave misconduct and dereliction of duty. The inquiry revealed that Anjalayu had instructed the other 2 officers to arrest the woman even before a FIR had been filed. The FIR was registered on February 2, while instructions for her arrest were allegedly issued on January 31. Now, all 3 officers are among 16 IPS personnel who had been issued a memo earlier ordering them to report to the DG of Police office twice a day without an official posting. So now you see, friends, that how these people use their position to to frighten a common citizen, and if they have done it to elderly citizens, it is a very shocking incident, and they should be brought to task. But we really don't know unless the truth comes out, and then we ask each other, will the truth ever come out? So let me just take a few comments. Sunita says, morals and values are for common people like us, man. With money and power, everything can be managed in India. Now, Mahi says, Malaika has impacted negatively by having a relationship with her son's age. This value are really having a bad impact on young minds. But then Malaika, even her mother was living with a man who was much younger to her. So I don't think they take that very seriously. Daughter Malaika is busy hunting. Yeah. So
Yeah,
even,
so that's all the news for today, friends, and we will see you tomorrow once again. Yes.
yeah. Thank you. Jai Hind and Jai Shri.
Jai Shri.